Watch Fauci's ridiculous take on China, vaccines, and COVID lockdowns. Dr. Anthony Fauci on Wednesday discussed COVID mitigation efforts with MSNBC's Andrea Mitchell. Of course, Dr. Fauci agrees with the Biden administration's decision to extend the travel mask mandate for another 15 days.
Well, I think, Angie, because it's a moving target and we really want to see what the pattern is here in the United States, I think making a decision for April 18th, I would agree that we really do need more time. It isn't like things are static. Things are moving. We're seeing an increase throughout the country. We're seeing it more so in certain cities and certain regions than others. And until we get a really good handle on it, I think it's prudent. I mean, I don't know what the official word has been about that, but if they do extend it, I would not be surprised. And I think that that would be a prudent thing to do.
Philadelphia is bringing back its indoor mask mandate as of next week as well. Is this the right way to go on masks?
You know, again,
apparently, 15 more days isn't that bad when we're more than 2 years into the first 15 days to slow the spread. Later in the interview, Dr. Fauci praised China's early lockdowns and said they were doing better than anybody else.
How concerning is the outbreak in China? We see the lockdown in Shanghai, and the State Department now ordering families out, all non-essential workers out of Shanghai.
Well, China has a number of problems, two of which are that their complete lockdown, which was their approach, a strictest lockdown that you'd never be able to implement in the United States, although that prevents the spread of infection. And remember, early on, they were saying, and I think accurately, that they were doing better than almost anybody else. But lockdown has its consequences. You use lockdowns to get people vaccinated so that when you open up, you won't have a surge of infections because you're dealing with an immunologically naive population to the virus because they've not really been exposed because of the lockdown. The problem is that the vaccines that they've been using are not nearly as effective as the vaccines that are used in the United States, the UK, EU, and other places.
If vaccines have been so effective, why are people who are triple vaccinated getting COVID? If lockdowns were effective, why are we seeing studies that show the devastating long-term impacts on our children? Simply put, it's time for Dr. Fauci to go away, for good.